Top 7 Stupid Lottery Winners. Some people just really don't deserve to be the lottery winner. It finally happened to them. They've won the lottery and they messed things up. Drugs, alcohol, spending sprees, bad investments are only the tip of the iceberg. Instead of settling down and enjoying the rich life, these stupid lottery winners really outdid themselves in a bad way. Number 7. Alex Zoic. The benevolent lottery winner was rogue. Alex Zoic won approximately $500,000 and he used most of the money to fund his NGO, which was into supporting sexually abused victims. Not long after the word was out that Alex was a sex offender himself, on 2 occasions, back in 1993 and in 2000, he molested 2 girls under the age of 13. How disgusting is that? However, justice is swift. Shortly after the word was out in the public, he was encountered by a few men who caused him severe injuries by hitting him on the head with a steel pipe. He previously did his time in jail, but why do you need to get the attention of the public by funding an NGO that serves the purpose to heal the victims of your crimes? Redemption? It's too late for that, dude. Number 6. Evelyn Adams. She just didn't know when to stop. You know, there are those type of people who just have it in them. Lady Luck is their roommate, their life partner. Evelyn Adams won the lottery on 2 separate occasions. The first time she won was back in 1985, and the second time was in 1986. In total, she won over $5.4 million. However, she had to go the extra mile and test her fortune once again. Here comes the punchline. She lost it all. She was a greedy, compulsive gambler that managed to waste over $5 million. 20 years later, she's broke. The lavish lifestyle, living in Atlantic City and Las Vegas solely for the purpose to gamble can't end well. The house always wins, and boy did it win this time. She had to be on our top 7 stupid lottery winners list. Number 5. Justin Reiter. Everything that glitters is not gold. By now you're probably expecting the worst. Money does change people. It can change them so much that they have to reach the final step. Justin Reiter, who lived in Alberta, Canada, won about $600,000. He didn't seem like much of a stable guy to begin with, but nobody expected that he can do something so stupid that will eventually kill him. The facts are as follows. Justin had this fixation with a movie called Goldmember. It's in fact a parody of a movie called Goldfinger with James Bond. He had the idea to replicate the actions of the villain who happened to colour the man's parts in gold. You're already guessing, right? Before he did the unthinkable, he painted his intimate parts with lead-based paint. It just didn't feel right, so he went to the extra mile by actually painting the area with gold. Not long after the procedure, he passed away. Doctors say that the cause of death was the lead-based paint. Why, Justin? Why did you have to do such a dumb thing? Number 4. Callie Rogers. There's a good reason why minors shouldn't play the lottery. Callie Rogers from the UK went through a real tough period after she won more than $3 million. The expected partying followed, with a lot of drugs and alcohol involved. She did make a couple of plastic surgeries as well, and she bought tons of her gifts for family and friends. The usual spending spree, so to speak. Fast forward 10 years, she has a little over $3,000 in her bank account. She's training to be a nurse and she has 3 children. How can you spend $3 million on nothing? Besides the cosmetics she did to her body, she's nothing left but the good memories when she was younger. Number 3. Amanda Clayton. When life gives you chocolates, don't ask for lemons. She became a millionaire after winning the state lottery Make Me Rich. To be honest, she doesn't deserve much of your time. She won $1 million and she continued to take her food stamps. Why would you do that? Isn't $1 million enough? She was found guilty on charges for welfare fraud. Her sentence was 9 months probation and a $5,500 fine. In the end, she died of a drug overdose. Number 2. Michael Carroll. The higher you get, the harder you fall. Michael Carroll is a disgraced lottery winner who won more than £9.7 million in 2002, at the tender age of 19. Carroll didn't have the best ideas when it came to spending, or indeed investing the money. He blew most of it on cocaine. To solidify his rich man status, Carroll snorted the cocaine using a solid gold pen. It was obvious the money would be over sooner than later. Apart from buying a mansion, Carroll was known for a couple of other extravagant purchases and for paying prostitutes for their services quite often. By 2012, Michael had managed to lose all of the millions. Today, Michael Carroll works at a cookie factory in Scotland. He says that he's happy, regardless of the fact that his weekly salary is £204. Number 1. John Ross Jr. Why buy it when you can steal it? In 2012, John Ross Jr. won $70,000 per year for a period of 20 years from a Californian lottery scratch ticket. When interviewed after the win was announced, John said he was going to use the money for the purchase of a car. The young man had never owned a car before, and he wanted to fulfill a dream. Everything sounds normal so far, but things went beyond expectations soon after. Eventually, John was arrested for attempted theft of a Honda Civic. Way to go, John. You win millions and you go for a family car. Ironically, John had to use some of his money that he won from the lottery to bail himself out of jail. It can hardly ever get more stupid than that.